With a thunderous bang, Nisus knew they had work to do. Nisus sighed and snatched their tablet off the nightstand, only bothering to open it enough to type a message to Bissell down in the engine room. "Sounds like fun, I'm on my way down." Nisus pulled themselves out of bed, pulled on their suit, and pulled their oxygen mask over their face. Nisus wasn't the biggest fan of the hallways. They're big. It makes sense, given the intended species, but few halls are that big in human architecture. There were two aliens in the pipework room. Bissell and Arkell turned immediately upon hearing Nisus enter the room. His 3 pairs of chitin-like legs cuddled on the grates. "Nisus, how are you feeling today?" "Aggressively neutral. Who is this guy?" Nisus gestured to the Kiddick. "Plath, I heard the bang and wanted to make sure everything was okay." The Kiddick moved their smaller flat manipulators against their large ones, Kiddick body language for nervousness. "Well, I don't think we really need a loader down here." Bissell silently handed a device to Nisus, already open to show the problem. Actually, Nisus looked up and spotted said problem, a loose pipe fastener high up on the wall. "Plath, you ever seen a human engineer at work?" "No, I haven't seen any humans in this part of space, honestly." "Not surprising, we don't number much around here. If you are interested, you can stick around, not like we're going anywhere with the coolant systems down." Nisus grabbed a tool off a cart in the corner of the room and hooked it on their belt. "I haven't been here long anyway. If you insist." Plath followed Nisus's gaze up the wall. "But how are you?" Nisus began climbing the wall, hoisting themselves up by the various pipes and supports. "What? How? Why?" Plath found their tongue by the time Nisus was halfway up. "Amazing, isn't it?" Bissell would have been grinning ear to ear had he the biology to do so. "Saves us a fortune too." "How?" Plath continued to stare at Nisus. "Insane. Why not just cut the gravity?" "Grav controls aren't fine enough. We would have to cut grav to 1/6 of the ship. Besides," Nisus loaded a small cartridge into the back of the tool and aligned it to the loose part of the pipe's fastener. "I think this is more fun." With a thunderous bang, Nisus knew their work was done. By the time Nisus was near the floor again, Plath spoke up. "If you don't mind me saying, this ship is pretty badly designed." "That's the point." Nisus dropped down with a thud. "Pardon?" Plath asked, as Bissell took the tool from Nisus and placed it on the table. "These ships are cheap as dirt." Nisus glanced at their oxygen gauge and judged it too low, attaching the cord to a nearby pipe to siphon oxygen. "But the intended species can't repair it. Even bar the height, most maintenance tunnels are too small." "Who is supposed to repair it then?" "The Tesk." "Tesk? Aren't they just a bunch of synthetics?" "We're a bunch of synths. They got full citizen rights now, same as the non-am. Recently they started to make original bodies, including one small and nimble enough to repair otherwise unrepairable ships. And they usually charge a fortune for it." Bissell spoke up. "Seriously though, I don't know how much you save us, Nisus, thank you." Nisus was suddenly glad Plath didn't know human body language. "Oh hush, your species made my oxygen tank compact enough to make living here bearable, just consider what I do repayment." Author's name and link to original text is in the description.